Yo.
Listen, I will have another meeting when Fanny's not there.
Listen, bro. Listen, please. Just don't hang up. Just listen. I get it. I understand why you're pissed, bro. I see where you're coming from. They made a decision without consulting everybody, and they just acted on it without anybody else. I get it. And I also get she shouldn't be making fun of you, like doing that dumb shit when you guys are trying to have a serious conversation and work things out. But bro, like,
But it's not even that. It's not even that. It's like arguing with a fucking brick wall. Like they don't understand.
I get it, but bro, for it.
Like I don't understand like how they don't see that as being like a wrong thing to do. Like if
they do see
but
it,
they don't though, because the whole time they're defending it. Like I don't understand how you don't see like kicking somebody out of a house, but they providing for is a big thing.
Bro, Jack's right here, literally siding with you, saying he knows where you're coming from and he understands why. And like I said, I understand why, bro. They made a decision without consulting you or anybody else, and they just acted on it by themselves. We get that, but that's why we need to talk about these things and work through it, bro. But I get it. Her making fun of you, like when we're having a serious conversation, it was stupid. I called her out for it too. I said you shouldn't have done that. That was dumb, bro. Just come back and just try and work this out, bro. Because we need you, fam. Like, what do you not understand? Everybody here cares about you, and you leaving and just leaving everybody hanging and dry, it's not gonna fix anything, bro. It just makes shit worse. I get it, bro. Just come back and just finish this, bro. Like we need to talk about this.
Nah.
Bro, for it, bro, please. I understand where you're coming from. I promise I do. I understand exactly where you're coming from. But like we need you guys need to work this out. We need to work this out, bro.
Listen, there's nothing to work out. Like I said, I'll speak to Ming. Listen, like I said before, Ming is my guy. Like I've known Ming for so long. Like that's my guy. But clearly he's fucking letting Fanny over here do whatever the fuck she wants.
And why don't you bring this up,
I just brought that shit up.
No, bring it up right now while we're having this meeting. Get it off your chest so we can talk about this, bro.
And you're gonna be fucked up if you think I'm about to fucking join a fucking house and a crew where I have to fucking listen to Fanny. Like dumbass fucking decisions. You're gonna be fucked. You must be thinking I'm a moron or something, you know what I mean?
Nobody thinks you're a fucking moron. Why do you think we want you here right now, bro? But like, you telling me this does nothing. You have to tell us all this and tell us how you fucking feel, bro. Come on. You can't just walk away, bro. I understand how you're feeling. Exactly what you're telling me on the phone. I want you to come over here and tell them and see how everybody feels, and we go from there, bro. Like to me, it just seems like you don't want to fix this.
I do want to fix this.
Then if you want to fix this, then come back and express what you just told me.
Like I said, I have another meeting when Fanny's not around. I mean, simple as.
Why can't you just say it while she's here, bro? Trust me, I just called her out on it. I said that was dumb for you what you did. I get it. You got to realize we're all equals here. Nobody's above nobody else. Nobody's saying Ming and Fanny are like above anybody else. We're all equals. Ming told me himself that he'd rather everybody have their own decision and not own decision, but their own opinion, and everybody's decision gets formed off of everybody's opinions. You see what I'm saying? He agrees that nobody's above nobody, and I agree. You shouldn't be listening to what she says. We should be listening to each other and see what everybody says. Bro, please just come back and say this to them.
All right, I'm coming now.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back, brother.
This is about to be so awkward now. This is about to be so
Forehead, like I told you on the phone, bro, we're all here because we want to work together on something, and we need to express exactly how we fucking feel and why we feel the same way. And I think shit like this is good, bro. We have to get everything off our chest, and if anybody has any concerns, obviously I know you have some concerns, and let's fucking talk about it and work through this. Because I'm telling you, everybody in the circle, we fuck with you, we care about you, and you know, you mean a lot to us, and we can't just have you walking out on important conversations like this, bro.
I mean, I already said what I gotta say.
Okay, so why don't you express how you felt?
Listen. I already said. Listen, Ming's my guy. You know, I always got Ming's back. But I'm not about to be a part of a crew where Ming lets Fanny do what the fuck she wants, make dumbass fucking decisions. I've been through too much shit for that shit to be happening.
Do you think I made the decision on my own to kick out Hazel?
I think you have a big influence on Ming and whatever you say, Ming's gonna listen to. You see what I'm saying? And I think that was a dumb decision, and you don't see it because I explained it like 4 times, and you still didn't see what the issue was. There was no
I don't think anyone sees. I don't think anyone would. Okay, Forehead. If I did what Hazel did to you, would you still trust me?
Okay, but listen, here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing with you kicking him out the house. Okay, I think you had valid points.
Okay.
But you kicking somebody out of a house is a big thing. That's something everyone has to be at least fucking know about. Like AK doesn't even know about Hazel's gun. It's insane. He's gonna wake up and someone's kicked out of his house.
Yeah, but I think the thing that we don't agree on is that removing him from the panel is whether removing him from the panel is actually kicking him out of the house. I see it as just a precaution.
It is kicking him out of the house.
Well, he didn't even have a key for the first month and a half, and he was still technically part of our house.
It is literally kicking him out of the house.
He can't get a key because I spoke to him.
He can't get into the house. That is kicking him out of the house.
He couldn't get in initially, but he was still with us.
Fanny, that's not the point he's trying to make. The point
you're
he's trying to make is...
Funny, here's what you do. I give you an argument that makes sense, and you spin it into a whole different narrative which makes sense to you. That's the problem you have. You're just dodging what I'm saying, and you're just bringing up something else.
Okay, what are you saying?
There's no point.
That we didn't talk to people?
It's like I'm speaking to a brick.
That's how I feel when I talk to you.
His point is
That's
saying
crazy.
that Fanny, his point is saying that you guys made a decision without consulting everybody, and you guys acted on it without getting everybody's opinions on it. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I see that.
That's why he's upset.
But I don't get why you think I made the decision. Like, how is it me? Why is this? Like, why is this me? I didn't make the decision.
Who had the list? Who had the list of decisions? Listen, your list was.
I made the list of reasons, listen, so I clearly communicated with everyone.
Your list with everyone. Who is everyone? Ming and Kevin Ram.
Okay, listen. When I talked to you about it in the sewers, why didn't you say anything? Well, I asked you why didn't you say anything? That's my problem. Why didn't you say anything?
Because at that point he was already kicked out the house.
Well, what are you? You could have said something. You didn't say anything until after I talked to Hazel.
Because you already made that choice. It is what it is. The choice was already made. I'm not having. Listen, I don't think you understand what I have a problem with.
No, I understand. You have a problem with the fact that I didn't talk about it with every single person in the house in a group meeting.
Before the choice was made, exactly.
Yeah.
By the time you spoke to me, it's irrelevant. No. By the time you spoke to me, it was irrelevant because the choice is already made. You guys already set your mind, made the choice.
We could have always gone back on it. It's just a simple move as to adding someone back on the panel.
And you could have always spoke to everybody else for making the choice. You see, you can do both.
I could, yes. But I thought time was of the essence.
Why is time of the essence? He doesn't I don't understand. Like, listen.
What if he?
What if what? He doesn't know about anything. There's no time of the essence. There's no urgency. He doesn't know unless you guys tell him.
He could.
Okay, Forehead, I get it too, but at the same time, it's not just all. It wasn't just solely her decision. You see what I'm saying?
I don't understand why Forehead's I don't know why you're acting like it's all my decision.
You said
you're just talking to me.
Des was there, and then they spoke
you're just talking to me.
What? Because you're the only. I mean,
Love
okay,
more as well.
Listen, I mean, you're the one arguing back, so I'm obviously pointing out you, right?
Yeah, but you're just pointing out me. You think I made this decision alone when I didn't?
Just it's not all her fault for this. You realize?
I was literally just there when Hazel was trying to get in the house, so I had to be the one to talk to him.
It felt like, listen, your list of choices first of all was he didn't help me when he got robbed or whatever. Then he's taking your business. Then he has too many friends. Now tell me if the third choice is not a choice of just looking for a reason to kick him out. He has too many friends. How is that a reason to kick someone out of a house?
That wasn't the main reason.
Yeah, but you added that onto the list. Like, that's just like looking to push him out of the house.
That wasn't even the reason. That wasn't even the reason. Yeah, that wasn't even the reason.
The first one and the third one kind of go together, no?
We all know the details of the robbery that happened? Because that broke the thrust initially, right? So just to give you like a bit of a timeline too, I spoke to Hazel. He told me he kind of felt left out. He told me that he didn't have a key because he was afraid of making mistakes. And I spoke to Fanny and I told her this. And I also told you, remember I called you about the job? Bring him along, call him, this and that. Remember? That's why he started doing more stuff with us. That's why eventually he ended up getting a key. Because he voiced his opinion and stuff and thing was made aware. And then the first thing that happened, when they were held up and robbed, I think Ming asked him to help out. and then he watched and offered the driver like $1,000 and then ended up leaving, breaking their trust, and they felt like they no longer could trust him in that moment.
Yeah, but you say that what happened 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure when that happened, he didn't have keys to the house.
And look, let me say one thing. I don't
like,
think
I'm pretty sure after that happened is when he got keys after that happened. Like, you guys gave him keys after that happened. But now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Look,
like,
I don't
make
think
sense.
It's a combination though, right? And then followed by
yeah,
then
it's a combination.
Yeah, but it
wasn't
makes
all
no
of a sudden.
sense. It makes no
lying
sense.
about stuff.
How was it not a problem back then and you guys give him keys, but now it's a problem?
Because it all adds up. And 3 days ago, he ends up telling me that he's fucking running money for other people, and which I talked to him about, and he lied to my face.
I think the 2 weeks thing is fair though, because they probably gave him a chance to be like kind of recuperate himself and maybe like right his wrongs perhaps, or give him more opportunities. And the next thing that happened was, now he's lying about the business stuff. He's taking away business. He's doing things for his own agenda.
Me personally, myself individually, I'm really upset about, because I have made a lot of effort to hang out with him and include stuff. I was the one who helped him get his key.
And it's fine if he does stuff on his own time for his own people and his own whatever the fuck. Cool. But I think the lying part is what made it a problem, right? Because he would tell Funny one thing but do the other.
Real quick, I don't think Forehead's mad at the fact that he got kicked. I think he's more, the thing is that he doesn't want this to happen more in the future, where you guys don't consult him or other people, and then you guys just make decisions without talking to others. That's, I think, his main point. And he's not mad about the fact that Hazel is out. He's more mad that the fact that you guys made that decision on y'all's own without consulting everybody, and you guys acted on it without consulting.
The only
everybody.
person who hasn't been consulted is AK, because he's not around.
Yeah, I think it's Future saying like he's not mad at like what happened. He's mad at how it happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
It could have been handled better, but not everyone was around.
Okay, but
I agree with that fact.
But you say that, right? But you also, again, he wants people to take accountability. That's
but then again, why me?
Again, that's what I told him. It's not just you, Fanny. It wasn't just you. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to mediate this, and I'm telling you for it. It's not just her, but he's saying he's just speaking to you because you're trying to make excuses for it.
Because I'm the only one speaking. That's it.
No,
so maybe I should just shut the fuck up so he stops pointing fingers at me.
No. He wants people to take accountability. Is that not right, Forehead? Or am I
Listen. Listen, here's all I'm gonna say, okay? If I'm gonna join a crew, or if I'm gonna join anything, I trust Ming fully, right? But if I wake up in the fucking morning and someone's made some dumbass fucking choice that affects everybody, like, it just makes no sense to me, okay? I just don't want to be a part of something like that. Simple as.
Yeah, but isn't that supposed to be like a thing too, though? Okay, so if you trust me fully and I was part of the decision on kicking Hazel out, then what's the problem?
Well, I still think it's the wrong choice. Like, I just because I trust you doesn't mean you can't make wrong choices. Like, when me and you spoke yesterday about the whole robbery shit, why didn't I bring that up, huh? Like the whole robbery, like, I fully disagree with you on that.
Shit.
When you wanted to rob Future, how fucking money runs.
I would have robbed Future.
Yeah, exactly. So make it make fucking sense. You want Future to be ride or die with you, but you're gonna fucking rob him.
Yeah, in the time. What's wrong with that?
I don't know how you don't see anything wrong with that.
Just so you know, Future, I would have robbed you.
Are we talking like before or going forward? I assume before,
not,
right?
not going forward, but before.
Okay. I mean,
I would have hoped you would come to me and talk to me before and be like, hey, you're fucking my business up, and I would have been like, okay.
I would have spoken to you, but not Jaeger.
Listen, man. Just because I fully trust you doesn't mean you don't make the wrong choices. See what I'm saying?
I thought you said it was the right choice.
I don't. What was the right choice? I'm talking about the Future thing here.
Oh, okay.
Are you Ming? I'm speaking to Ming.
Bro, Forehead, you don't gotta be a dickhead, bro.
Yeah,
like,
what?
Come on, bro. Like,
it's literally my money.
Okay.
Adults.
Then why do you complain that I target things at you? Let Ming speak. I'm speaking to Ming.
Yeah, but you don't have to be such a dickhead, bro. I get it. You want to hear Ming, but like, there's a difference between, being an asshole and just being cordial, bro. Come on, like, we shouldn't be assholes to each other.
So
we should talk with each other with fucking respect. We all respect each other. You know?
Talk to each other with respect. Yeah, the way I was talking with respect. Yeah,
I get it, and I told her she shouldn't have been making fun of you when you were being serious,
getting back what
bro.
she's giving out. No, don't be bitching now.
Let's focus on what's important right now. Okay, we get it. All right, all even now. Let's talk like fucking grown fucking people, dude. Come on. Like you were saying. Go ahead.
I already said what I had to say.
Okay, but if nobody makes that decision on Hazel, then how's it going to happen?
What does that even mean? You have to wait 1 day to speak to people. That's it.
Is it? Well, I mean, it's been a day. Where's AK?
Okay, you have to wait 2 days. Is that a big problem?
Okay, what if he's not around tomorrow?
I have a question.
And then we're living in a house with somebody who we're going to be...
Yeah, you're living in a house with somebody that doesn't even know about anything happening, and you're just assuming that he's going to rob the place.
Is it wrong to assume that?
Well, you could... I mean, it's not wrong to assume that, but you could at least, like, you wait 1 day, you speak to me, you wait another day to speak to AK. Okay, it's not a big deal.
If there was another guy in the house, right? He was just friends with fucking everybody, and he's trying to steal your business, would you trust that person on keeping him in the house with all your shit? And he lied about it.
Okay, let me put it this way. If the guy knew, like, if he knew that, he's about to lose the fucking house, fair enough, but he doesn't know that. You guys just assuming stuff. Like, the guy's putting how much money into the house? He's putting 15K every single week.
Yeah, is it wrong
that argument goes two ways, though. That argument you said goes two ways, because it also means that he could be wanted to get his pay back, right? Investment.
Well, not even that. I mean, what's stopping him from? All right, let's just keep going along. Here's 15,000. Here's another 15,000, and when everything's built up, I'll just take it then.
But okay, is it fair to say for it that he has earned more trust with you than he has with the rest of the house?
I'm not even the one that gave him keys.
Fair, right?
No, it's not fair. Fanny's the one that gave him keys to the house. Just clearly, he has Fanny's trust.
Okay, and if she's the one that trusted him the most and he broke that trust,
isn't it fair for him to take it away then?
Yeah, wouldn't it be fair if she's the one that gave him the keys
No, that's not how that works. If you bring somebody in, he's part of the house now, right? He lives in the house with everybody. It's like at that point, he's part of us. That's not how that works.
I mean, was he really a part of y'all, or was he just somebody y'all get money from?
He gives us. He lives in the house.
No, he was really. Even AK said the other day, he's not even around. He was just somebody who gave us 15K.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he came on Joe's.
He only really got involved more
money
after I spoke to him. I don't even know who the fuck he was. I just heard he was a part of it. I was like, hey, who's this? Oh, you're that guy. Okay, well, where you been? He goes, this and that. And then I called you, and I called Fanny. And then Fanny made the effort to involve her more. You brought him in with a job here and there. And like I said, the first thing that he did is he fucked up, made a mistake. Cool. They gave him like 2 weeks to kind of right his wrongs. And then the next thing that happened is he lied and he went up, and did things that worked against us. So I think it's fair for their trust to be broken with him. I do think that the haste behind everything that happened might not have been that necessary. But I also understand why it's valid to be safe. At the end of the day, who gives a fuck? You can always give shit back. And if the talk with everyone else in the house went well and with him maybe went well, would have maybe given back access or maybe given back his investments that he put into the house and then parted ways. But I think it's not bad to be safe.
You say that, Julian, but listen, like once you remove someone's key without even speaking to them, do you really think giving something back works? It doesn't. Like you already soured that relationship. Yeah. You can't just.
I get that. I agree with you. But I also think he's a bit of an exception due to how everything has gone over the last 2 months, right? From what I can tell. I don't think anybody else in the house would have gotten the same treatment, right? Is that fair? Like, I don't think anybody else would have been done the same.
Listen. There's no point of fucking keep speaking about Hazel. I already said like what I said about the future, right? That's what I said. Like that's what the concern was.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we have that, we all understand, right, what his concern is. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was done too quick.
Yeah. But about the doing it too quick thing, here was my thoughts. My personal thoughts were that we remove his access from the panel. If he tried to get in the house, we just help him unlock it, be like, oh, it's just kind of fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with it. We let you in. And then we have the talk with everyone, and then we figure it out. But then when Hazel was trying to unlock the door and Forehead was driving back to the house, I panicked, and I was like, Forehead, what do I do? Let's just lie to him right now. And Forehead was like, no, you gotta tell him now. And so I told him. But I told him on behalf of everyone, not because it was just me making the decision.
Was he ever confronted before about the robbery shit and the business and the lying stuff?
Yeah, he lied to my face about the business. He straight up took a call from a customer in front of me, and then hung up. And then I was like, "What are you doing?"
But was he ever like talked to you about the stuff you lied about and the things he did wrong?
Yeah, I talked to him about it, and he was like, "I was like, what would you do if Kitty, who was like one of his good friends, what would you do if Kitty shot me?" And he did not say he would defend me. He was like, "Oh, she wouldn't do that." So.
Yeah, at that point, he's just dodging the question.
This guy's Swiss, man.
Yeah, he sort of just said, he was like, I don't like conflict. I have a lot of friends. I don't like conflict. I hate drama. So I just stay away. And that's why I drove off when you were being held up.
Surely you can see that forehead, right?
I mean, me and Forehead literally had an argument about exactly this in the house. And I thought I was
to be fair, you
just learning what... Yeah, but I thought I was learning what Forehead was teaching me that day. Like, am I wrong?
Who are you asking?
Everyone. I don't know. Whoever will fucking answer me when during fucking Women's Month.
I see both sides to the conversation, and you guys are both right in some aspects. But we just have to like each side has to see where each side's coming from, and I feel like
I think we're on the same page now, right? We all agree that the kicking is something that should have happened, but the way that it happened,
yeah, it was just too fast.
Was a little too hasty.
That's all right. Personally, I did not want it to go that fast, but it's not. It was not just me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of agree with Julian on it though. Like if it was anybody else, I don't think it would have been dealt like that.
Yeah, it would not have been. Like no one is close with Hazel. Out of everyone in the house, I was closest with Hazel, and I wasn't even that close with him.
And honestly, that part I blame him on.
You guys keep speaking about the Hazel thing when that is not the problem. I'm talking about the future here. If this shit happens in the future again, it's not flying for me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's totally different.
But that's what the problem is.
I also don't think it would happen in the future, though.
I think with Forehead, I think we all acknowledge that was the problem.
Yeah, and everyone is on the same page.
And Fanny just said that it shouldn't have went like that either. She just admitted is taking responsibility.
Okay, yeah, now it has, right? But we had to have a 30-minute argument about it, and now we're finally there, which is good.
That's all right.
And yeah, exactly. It's fine, bro. Like
that's how I work through things.
That's what sometimes that's what it fucking takes.
At the same time, guys, there will never be another situation like Hazel again, too. So that's also something, that won't happen again.
I mean, you never know. It might.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's going to be just roaming around for 2 months, like afraid to speak up about wanting to do anything and afraid to ask for it, be involved. And I don't see that happening.
Oh, by the way, Hazel wants his money back. Which I'm not.
Tell Hazel to fucking fuck off.
Yeah, tell Hazel to give me my fucking customers.
You know what he did yesterday? Lovemore was knocked out, and I took Lovemore to the hospital, and Hazel's there, and Hazel's like, give me Lovemore, give me Lovemore. I'm like, no, Hazel, you're not getting fucking Lovemore. I will beat the fuck out of you and hit you with this wrench if you come near me. Dude waits for me to go get Lovemore some help, and hits me, Poe, and Lovemore with the fucking wrench. So takes all three of us down. He could fuck off and suck my dick. Tell him he's not getting shit. Hope you guys know, Dickhead yesterday robbed him and knocked him out too, by the way.
Think of it as payment for the customers what he stole. That could have been our money what we were making.
Hey, you guys spoke by Hazel like that, bro? I'll throw you.
Hey, even if in the future something like this happens or whatever, and there's a decision made, people don't fuck with, like, people feel it's a poor decision. Yeah, I feel like we still gotta back each other even if someone thinks a poor decision's made, Like, you can have a problem with it and talk for it right now, but you gotta back each other's bad decisions. We're gonna take this guy to the hospital?
I called the EMS. EMS are on their way. I called the EMS for him. And
plus, this is also, something new that we're dealing with, right? We never had a situation like this before where someone would just fucking foundation wipe us in a blink of an eye. So, it's a bit of a learning curve, Yeah. There's something going on here now that we need to keep in mind of, and we need to, I guess, establish how we deal with that.
Like, and again, look, if I obviously none of us want this situation to happen again in the future, Forehead. But if this does happen, obviously some people, again, not I'm just saying not this situation, but any situation where some people don't agree, we can't just get up and leave, bro. We respect each other. Where if somebody makes a fucking decision, even if you don't fucking like it or not, even though it shouldn't be the right decision or the wrong, you have to at the end of the day fucking back it. See what I'm saying?
What happened to Future?
To me, what happened to me, bitch? It's been 10 years. I'm damn near almost 30 now.
About time he grew up. Fuck.